Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Ben Nevis BN3031G. Let's start with the wrist check. I wear the Smith & Wesson 1464 OD. This is the same watch that Joel McHale wears on the show Animal Control. And Grogu's wearing my G-Shock Square. Grogu said that this G-Shock is so square that it called the cops on its own party. This G-Shock is so square that it owns 3 Time Life VHS classic television collections. This G-Shock is so square that Ben Stein told it to loosen up a little. Alright, let's take a look at the watch. It comes in this box. Every minute and second with you, enjoy together forever and ever and ever. And don't forget the instructions in 5 languages, because you really need to know how to do a Quartz watch in 5 languages. And here's the watch. Not too bad looking for a $13 watch. I haven't reviewed a Ben Nevis on this channel in a while. Ben Nevis is the highest mountain in Scotland. At 4,400 feet, it's not exactly on a mountain climber's bucket list. Ben Nevis makes very affordable Quartz homage watches. This is, of course, an homage to the No Time to Die Seamaster, but they didn't bother with the government issue symbol. One of my viewers asked me to review this watch, and if a watch is affordable enough, I will usually review an AliExpress watch when asked. I had already done the Ben Nevis 3016, which is also a Seamaster homage, but different enough to justify this review. This watch comes in 2 colorways. If you don't like the No Time to Die colors, you can have one with yellow hands and gilt markers. But why would you do that when the whole point is to look like the No Time to Die? The watch is 41.6 millimeters at the bezel. 46.8 millimeters lug to lug, 13.5 millimeters thick, including this dome glass crystal, has a 20 millimeter lug width, and weighs 87 grams on the supplied mesh bracelet. The bezel is a 60 click unidirectional, and the clicks are really mushy, and there's a serious ton of back play, and I'm sure if you squeezed hard enough, you could probably make it go backwards. Really bad bezel action. Not that anybody cares, and there's so much slop though that if it doesn't line up, you can make it line up. Then of course the insert is aluminum, not ceramic, but we're fine with that. Then we have the dial. The dial is a flat black with no sunburst effect. And we have the Ben Nevis name and logo printed on top, and no writing on the bottom. No mention of water resistance or that little symbol for government issue that you usually see on a No Time to Die homage. But you just get your 30 meters and that's it. Then we have the sectored minute markers, and those turned out pretty good. And then we have the indices. We have the double batons at the 12, single batons at the 3, 6, and 9, and dots everywhere else. And then we have the hands. The hands are a big improvement compared to the last Ben Nevis Seamaster I reviewed. On that one, the dot on the hour hand was so tiny you could barely see it. And this is a huge improvement on the hands. So the hands look good. I think they did a good job with the hands. Then we have a lollipop second hand, and it's hitting the marks close enough. It's a little bit off, but not enough for anybody to care. And there is no date on this watch, and there is no date on the movement, so there is no ghost date. Then we have an unsigned push-pull crown. Then the crown action is kind of loose. And let's see if we get that annoying minute hand jump. Well, the trouble is when you go to press it, the thing starts moving. So you have to hold the crown when you go to press it in. Oh, it jumped. It jumped really bad. So yes, we have that annoying minute hand jump. Let me try holding it one more time. I just cut my fingernail, so I'm having a hard time even opening the crown. All right, let's try it one more time. We got it here at the noon, or we got the minute hand at the 12. Yep, it jumps every time. So that's not good. And then we have a helium escape valve, and it's perfectly fake. You can't turn it. It doesn't unscrew. It's strictly a prop. I personally wish they would have just left that off. A lot of Seamaster homages just leave it off. And this is a 30-meter watch. You're never going to go regular diving, let alone saturation diving with it. So you don't need a helium escape valve. And it just throws off the looks, and it's fake anyway. Then we have a dome mineral class crystal. There's distortion, so you know it's not double. Nothing wrong with it. Does the job. And then we have the case. The case is a chrome-plated alloy, but it's shaped nicely. Looks like a Seamaster. So I like the case. Yeah, it's chrome-plated alloy, but... Then we have a press-on case back. It says steel case back. When they ever says steel case back, that's a pretty good tell that the rest of the watch is not. Then it says Quartz, 3 ATM water resistant. At least it says water resistant and not waterproof, because there's no such thing as a 3 ATM waterproof watch, just resistant. Then we have the Ben Nevis name and logo in the middle, and then the model number. And at least it has a notch for the case back. I had a watch not too long ago that didn't even have a notch for the case back. It was really a pain to open. Underneath the case back is the SL68 quartz movement. This is a very cheap Chinese quartz movement. And as you can see, it's got annoying minute hand jump and loose crown action. Then we have a mesh bracelet. No quick release, unfortunately. It would have been nice to have quick release. That way you can put it on other straps easier. And then the bracelet itself, it's not too bad. It's not super thin like some of them are. So it feels sturdy enough. And then we have the clasp, and it is signed, which is kind of rare for a watch in this price range. And as you can see there, you got the little indents for the clasp, so you can probably move it out another inch. Here we are in the loom room. The last Ben Nevis Seamaster homage I reviewed had horrible loom, and this one is no different except for one oddity. As we speed up the time, everything fades almost instantly and is already gone, except for the loom pip. Look at that loom pip glow. Not much use without a corresponding minute hand, but still impressive indeed. What I like about this watch? Well, they really nailed the no time to die colors. The hands are a huge improvement over the 3016 Seamaster homage that they did. And this is a pretty good metal mesh bracelet. What are my grapes and groans? Super loose crown action with that annoying minute hand jump. Fake helium escape valve. And no quick release on the strap, or bracelet, I should say. Do I recommend this watch? Yes, it's not a very good watch, but for the money, they nailed the look of a No Time to Die Seamaster, and that is what really matters for this case. So I'm going to say yes. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Ben Nevis 3031G, and I will be back with another review or unboxing. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, and if you do like this watch, be sure to use my affiliate link, and I will get a tiny commission, which adds up. Thanks. Bye.